Star 105.5, it's the band Perry there, If I Die Young. What's going on? It's Lacey Allen. Hey, welcome to your weekend. We'll get you back into the music here in no time. Stone Temple Pilots on the way. We'll get to the Black Eyed Peas and new music from Stars Go Dim. But, you know, we are live right now in Carpentersville at Classic Cinema's Cinema 12. You know, I'm just kind of counting down to see the new Footloose movie. The Thing opens today if you're getting geared up for Halloween. And speaking of all things creepy, you've heard us talking about this new movie, Munger Road, which is based on an urban legend and filmed entirely in St. Charles, by the way. That is playing today at Classic Cinema, Cinema 12. And we're sitting here with the director, Nick Smith, talking about the movie. And what I think is so funny, Joe Cicero from the Star Morning Show has his own little story about happenings at Munger Road. Is that right, Joe?
You know, I am excited to see the movie tonight, but there's so many different versions of it because we would, you know, on the weekend to creep each other out, we go to Munger Road, and the story that we had, and I was just asking Nick about it, I was like, how many different versions do you get? Our story was because there's train tracks on Munger Road, and there's this house on Munger Road, and if the light was on at the house, that means that there was going to be trouble. There's like that at one point or another, a train had derailed and gone through this house that was on Munger Road, and that was the basis for like the haunting that was on there. Is that anything close to what you've heard about Munger Road?
I've heard that story. Love that story. Great.
It's one of those ones. And did you talk to like a bunch of people before doing the movie? Obviously, you had an idea what you were going to do for this to make it kind of this scary, you know, chilling type of movie.
It was actually a little overwhelming. I mean, I've probably spoken to over 1,000 people in the area that have told me what has happened to them personally out there. The stuff about the house, of course, I heard the guy that lived in that house, what he was like, what happened to his house.
So was there really a house there, or no? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm not making this up. The former police chief of Wayne came up to me last weekend at the Scarecrow Festival and confirmed who lived in that house. The house was there, and what ended up happening.
I'm getting chills right now, because this is, growing up as a teenager, this was the story that we'd always hear about Munger Road. I have goosebumps right now, because we always wonder if that was a story or not. You know, dark and scary, let's go to Munger Road. We drive down Army Trail Road from Addison, go out that way. And so cool that it was all shot in St. Charles, too.
Well, do you want to hear probably the creepiest thing?
Oh, boy.
All right, when I was doing research for this movie, the Munger Road is located in DuPage County, and the entire existence of DuPage County in the last 100 years or so, the only unsolved murder mysteries that happened in the entire county, they have all happened on Munger Road.
What?
All right.
That's crazy.
Is this serious?
I'm dead serious.
Dead serious. Munger Road. I mean, now I'm afraid. Come on. We talked about this. It's got witty dialogue and all of this, and it's funny. But I mean,
it's a fun movie, but it's scary.
But I'm going to be creeped out later, right before I go to bed. I'm going to be thinking about it. Great, fantastic.
I want to know, because Nick Smith is here. He's the guy directed Munger Road. Now, did any of your family get a cameo in this movie or what? Because they're going, Nick, well, you're home. Come on, Aunt Junie wants to be in the movie. Come on, put her in there.
There's one family member in the movie, but I keep him anonymous.
Oh, all right. And actually, we were talking about this, Nick, off the air, that, you guys called in some pretty major actors for this one. I'm impressed.
One of the reasons why we're in Chicagoland this weekend and why we're here at the cinema is actually the opening weekend we had in St. Charles was the #1 movie in the entire country in that theater.
Whoa, congratulations. That is awesome. And all from a hometown boy. I love it.
It's great.
So that is showing here tonight at Classic Cinema, Cinema 12. It's Munger Road. You can find out more at mungerroad.com. But you know what? We are loaded up with prizes. Nick brought out all kinds of posters and T-shirts for Munger Road. Everybody's got their own little Munger Road story, don't they? So you'll want to come on out here and tell us yours. We're here till 7 o'clock. We'll get you back into the music here, but first got to throw it back to Mojo, see how the roads are looking right about now.